This is Nightline on ENC. You're still watching our extensive coverage of the coronavirus outbreak here in South Africa, and the PSL today announced it will be suspending this week's matches, while the South African Football Association has cancelled all football-related activities. For now, let's unpack then the implications of these announcements. I'm joined by sports editor at New Frame, Njabulo Ngidi. He's also live to us via Skype tonight. And Njabulo, good evening to you. Thank you for being on Nightline. So we're dealing here with an announcement from the PSL of a suspension of games for this week. Are they delaying the inevitable, given how rapidly the virus is spreading?
Yeah, I think they are, and that's why the meeting on Thursday is quite critical, because I think what made them only suspend the games of Tuesday, Wednesday, and the weekend is because they still need to speak to the clubs, and they have a board of governors meeting, which is the highest decision-making at PSL. I think only after then can they come out with a decision to say that they've suspended football in totally. But I don't see anything happening, because not just because of the spread of the virus, but also with this 100 route that 100 people can only gather. It's not practical, because the idea of playing games behind closed doors is also not feasible. I mean, SAFA said so in their statement, and that there would be more than 100 people, even though those games would be played behind closed doors. So I think on Thursday we're going to have more clarity, and that clarity is likely to be the suspension of the league.
And just on the factors then, Njabulo, going into this meeting between the PSL Executive Committee and the Board of Governors, you've mentioned the conversations that need to be had with the various teams as far as the future of local football during the time of this outbreak. What other factors should they be weighing up ahead of that meeting and in the meeting on Thursday?
I think there's a lot. I mean, there are also financial implications in terms of what period, how long is the suspension, and what happens to the league that's currently ongoing and is about to be finished. And I think what's key is that there are so many things that are not decided, like in terms of relegation, promotion, who wins the league and who gets promoted. So those are some of the things that need to be weighed in terms of if the league is suspended and if there's no more league football up until the end of the season, what happens to the current status quo, and the issues that needs to be discussed in terms of who finishes where and what happens to promotion and relegation. So,
and Njabulo, how clear are the rules in local football on what should happen in the event of either a natural disaster or a health emergency such as the one that we're in?
This is I think, an uncharted terrain to an extent. I think one of the big talk in leagues across the board has been an annulment, and that would to basically mean that this season didn't happen. And those also come with financial implications in terms of what clubs do in terms of the salaries of the players. So I think that's why the league wants to have a bigger conversation with the clubs, the board of governors, so that when they come up with the decision on Thursday, they've got more concrete stuff and they know how to back whatever decision that they come up with.
Njabulo Ngidi, sports journalist there, editor, thank you so much for speaking to us